Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Courtney. If you're returning, welcome back. Of course, we gotta shout out everybody over on Patreon for their support. And if you're watching this video and you have military affiliation, thank you so much for your service. So we're getting started, you guys, with season 3 of Star Trek, the original series. We're gonna get started with episodes 1 and 2, Spock's Brain and the Enterprise Incident. And if you've been with me long enough, you know this, but if you are just getting here, we don't waste time on this channel. So we're gonna get straight into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Well, something's up. Have they made their presence known? Or at least who they are? I'm guessing not. Uh-oh, is that Scotty with the haircut? Come on now. Looks good.
Failing on all frequencies, sir. All languages have been attempted. No response.
Well, Scotty. That beats me, but isn't she a beauty? I've never seen anything like her. And ion propulsion at that.
That's very in character for Scotty.
Interior atmosphere, conventional nitrogen oxygen.
Oh, well that works for y'all.
Instruments indicate a transferal beam.
Directed at what?
Directed at the bridge of the Enterprise, Captain.
Oh, here we go. All right. Well, explain yourself.
I'm Captain James Kirk. This is the Starship Enterprise.
Security, you're late. Oh, what in the world? Oh no, not the medical crew. Is she about to snatch his intelligence? That's the only thing I can think of. I wonder how long they're going to be knocked out for. Jeez. Spock's missing. So she actually stole the man. Excuse me, stole the Vulcan.
You better come down to sickbay. Right now.
All right, on my way.
Never mind, he is there.
I found him on the table.
Like this?
No, not like this. What happened? I don't know.
Well, what can you tell us?
You've got him on complete life support. Was he dead?
He was worse than dead.
What's worse than dead?
Jim,
Come on, Bones, what's the mystery?
his brain is gone.
I was gonna say that, but I thought there's no way. They really took his brain out.
Every nerve ending of the brain must have been neatly sealed. Nothing ripped, nothing torn. It's a medical miracle.
I mean, that is kind of cool, not gonna lie. Wow.
His body lives, the autonomic functions continue. But there is no mind.
Is his brain in that craft operating it? No. Let me not get ahead of myself.
I don't know why or where, but she must have taken it.
There has to be a way to follow her.
How long can you keep him functioning?
I can't give you any guarantee.
That's not good enough, Doctor.
Here goes Captain Kirk.
From what you say, the moment we find it, we must restore it to his body or we lose him.
But how are y'all gonna do that without opening his head up?
Where are you going to look for Spock's brain? How are you going to find it? Even if you do, I can't restore it. I don't have the medical technique.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, that's what I meant.
It can be put back in.
But I don't know how.
Start studying.
If you don't find it in 24 hours, you'd better forget the whole thing, Jim.
We only have 24 hours?
You and Scotty have Spock ready.
I'm gonna say it again. Scotty looks good with that hair. I like it on him a lot.
Maximum speed. Warp 6.
Let's get to warp 15. Come on, we're on a mission.
No question about the trail. No mistake, sir.
If this is warp 6, we're moving kind of slow. Come on, pick up some speed, baby.
Time left to us, 8 hours and 40 minutes.
Okay, that's just... wow.
It's gone, sir. A sudden deaction shift.
We've lost our trail.
Wow. So, did she know y'all were following her? I mean, she has to know. She can't be stupid. Or this stupid.
She was breathing our air. Show us the 3 Class M planets, Mr. Jacob.
Oh, that makes sense. Process of elimination.
Number 6. No sign of industrial development. At last report in a glacial age.
So it can't be that one.
I'm picking up high energy generation on planet 6.
Oh. Well, never mind.
No sign of organized civilization.
With regular pulsations of generated energy.
I can't explain it, sir.
Well then, I guess we're going to Planet 6.
Better choose the right planet, get there, find the brain.
Yeah, you only got, what, 8 hours, yeah.
What would they want with Mr. Spock's brain? What use is it? Why do they want it?
To help them develop stuff. I don't know.
Planet 6 is glaciated, you say? But the energy, regular. It's there. It's real.
It doesn't make sense, but it's there.
Well, this is a whole situation that doesn't make sense.
I'm taking a landing party down to Planet 6. If I guess wrong, Mr. Spock is dead. Spock will die. Life form readings, Mr. Spock? Mr. Scott?
It's a habit.
Humanoid, all right. On the large side.
That means set phasers to stun, so you don't interfere with the Prime Directive.
There's something out there in the rocks.
Phasers on stun.
Oh, look at the wigs. Let's see if we lose any red shirts. Someone's gonna be behind him. Oh, no. Well, use your phasers, darn blast it. Oh, that didn't take much.
You are not the others.
What others?
We are men.
Men,
Like yourselves.
you are small,
Yeah, it happens.
Who are the others?
the givers of pain and delight.
What in the world does that mean?
Do they come from the sky?
They are here.
Do they come for your women as well?
Women?
The female of your kind.
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
Don't you have a mate?
Mate?
I guess it's a lonely life. I don't know. Shouldn't y'all be asking about Spock?
500 meters in that direction, there's a foundation under the surface. A huge one.
No, do not go there!
It's all right.
Oh dear. Funny how he said you're all so small, but he's not that much bigger than Captain Kirk.
There's food in there and a whole pile of other stuff.
Metal, forged, tempered. Our apish friends didn't make these.
The others did.
Have Dr. McCoy beam down immediately.
Aye, aye, sir.
What? Did he turn Spock into a machine? What in the world?
All right, Bones. Bring him along.
Wow. I mean, I guess it does make sense. They're running low on time, so it's best to just have them with y'all.
Keep them close to the right.
That is pretty cool. It's sad, but cool at the same time. Well, dang!
It might be a long wait. We may as well be comfortable.
Well, that's cool and all, but I would need a snack.
We're slowing down.
Well, that was a long way down. Don't even think about it. Well, she fell very gracefully. No!
You are not Moore.
Take me to the one in charge. I wish to speak to him.
Him.
Or her.
I know nothing about a brain.
You're lying. She's not, Jim. No change in reading. She doesn't know.
What is this place?
This place is here.
It doesn't have a
I
name.
am Luma.
You'll get nothing out of that one. Hers is the mind of a child.
Where do you think you going? Stay right here.
Spock, is that you?
Captain Kirk. There is a definite pleasurable experience connected with the hearing of your voice.
Mr. Spock, where are you?
Unfortunately, I do not know where I am.
That's actually kind of cool that he's able to talk to them.
There she is.
Ah, there she is, Miss Purple. Here we go again. Yeah, Miss Lady, they're quite efficient in finding where you were at.
What are you? Why are you here?
Man, why do you think? But I guess she didn't get a good look at everybody before she knocked him out.
What have you done with Spock's brain?
We do not know Spock.
This is Spock.
Ah, yes, brain. You spoke to Luma also of brain, but we do not understand.
I do not know about Luma.
Oh, this is going to be like pulling teeth.
She may not remember, or even really know.
Could she be controlled by somebody and then her memory wiped? I don't know.
You hurt Luma. It is not permitted again to hurt anyone. If you wish to return to your home,
You may go.
Well, can we get Spock's brain, too?
I wish to talk to those in charge. The leader of your people.
I am leader.
I figured she was.
Control. Controller?
We just want to talk to somebody about Spock's brain, that's all.
Brain and brain! What is brain?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Spock's brain controls.
Oh. So wait, was I kind of... Yeah, kind of. Except I thought she wanted him to control the ship.
You know me, you have said that. You came to take back the controller.
He is our friend.
Do not take them to the controller.
Luma, sit down. What are we? Down to like, what, 4 hours? Poor Spock. This is like getting kind of old at this point. Watching them constantly get knocked out.
These are on to stay for a while. Must be a magnetic lock of some kind.
Those belts are like the collars from the gamesters of Is it Tricelion or Triskelion? You know what I'm talking about, friends. You know what I'm talking about.
Pain and delight, he said up above.
Yes, I certainly did notice those delightful aspects. This fellow is keeping us from our property. I certainly think that science might provide an answer.
That Vulcan pinch would come in handy right now. Oh. Scotty's getting tossed like a sack of potatoes.
I seem to have a body which stretches into infinity.
Oh, wow.
You are a disembodied brain.
Fascinating. Why are you endangering your lives by coming here?
To get you back, silly.
I do not believe he has the knowledge to restore a brain.
Thank you.
This is very accurate.
The skill to remove it exists right where we are. Restoring it must also be possible.
Dr. McCoy must have told you that 24 hours...
Yes, we know.
It does seem all too brief a time to develop such skills, does it not?
But anything is possible.
That's why we must get to you immediately. Beam us a signal so we can home in on you.
Acknowledged.
Oh, sweet. What I was going to say earlier was that usually when they get captured, all their things are taken and hidden. So the fact that they were still in the same room says a lot about these individuals in this situation. See, now that loud clicking is going to alert somebody.
We've got pain-giving devices attached to us. Can you tell us how to get them off?
The red button on a bracelet releases them.
Oh, what she's wearing. I'm thinking all they had to do was just press the red button on them to release it. I was going to say, this is so poorly designed. Dang, man. No. Nice.
You must not take the controller away. We will all die.
Well, start explaining.
He must stay. He must stay.
He will not stay.
Girl, who do you think you are?
You will put it back. How did you do it?
I do not know.
So someone else is controlling you.
It was the old knowledge. I put upon my head the teacher.
What is a teacher?
I guess that thing behind her.
She refers to the taped storehouse of knowledge of the builders of this place.
Ah. Okay. Well, let's figure this thing out then.
No, the knowledge is forbidden. I must not know the secrets. Oh, we're
You know, this might explain why she was kind of like in a trance when she was on the Enterprise.
I provide the means whereby the knowledge is used.
Without you, there could be no delicate miracle that kept Spock's brain alive.
I would not have the knowledge to use that which you have thoughtfully provided.
Oh, her whole demeanor has completely changed.
Phaser is set to kill.
So it is. That is the knowledge you have brought me.
Well, awkward.
If you continue, you'll kill Spock.
The controller die. The controller will live for 10,000 years.
Not necessarily.
The need of my people for their controller is greater than your need for your friend.
You stole his brain, lady.
I do not know killing. I do not wish to kill.
Okay, that worked.
How long does the knowledge last?
3 of your hours.
If you had the knowledge, could you restore what you've taken?
I would not.
But could you?
You must put back what you have taken.
All right, something's got to give. Maybe y'all need to risk one of you putting on the helmet.
Jim, it worked for her. It might work for me.
It could cause irreparable damage to your human brain, Doctor.
Well, we might just need to risk it.
But we're sure to lose you if I don't try.
All right, McCoy.
Wouldn't you insist upon taking such a risk yourself?
I say try it. That's the only way we can get out of this, because she's stubborn as a mule. No. You know, Scotty, thank you. Keep her in the corner. Come on, please work. Please work. Ooh. Well, he's still breathing. It didn't turn his brain to mush.
Of course. A child could do it.
Never seen anything like it. He's operating at warp speed.
You'll be without your controller for the first time. You'll be much better off, I think.
Yeah, think for yourselves.
Now the women here below and the men here above will control together. You'll learn to build houses, to keep warm, to work.
Uh-oh. Has McCoy stalled? He's forgotten something.
He's forgetting? The nerves, there are a million of them. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, this is just...
What am I supposed to do? I can't remember.
See, he should have been working in a quiet environment. Oh, this is shot quite nicely.
I instructed Dr. McCoy to give priority to connecting Spock's vocal cords.
Oh, that'll work.
If you will finish reconnecting my speech center, I might be able to help.
Yeah, because he's half in and half out, so he'd be able to communicate the instructions.
Please stimulate the nerve endings and observe the physical reactions one by one. In each case, I shall tell you when the probe is correct.
Okay, the teamwork is nice. I like it.
Right forefinger.
All right.
Right elbow.
Ooh, so far so good.
I'll never live this down. This Vulcan is telling me how to operate.
Oh, come on, continue. Swallow your pride. Yay.
Congratulations, Doctor. And thank you. On the whole, Captain, I believe I'm quite fit.
Good.
You see, this underground complex was developed for the women. The men remained above.
That explains a lot.
I shouldn't have done it.
What's that?
I should have never reconnected his mouth.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Well, we took the risk, Doctor.
Okay, that was a good ending. Well, that was a good way to start out season 3. I really did enjoy the concept of this particular episode. I do like how Captain Kirk was able to kind of put 2 and 2 together with Lieutenant Uhura's help to try and figure out specifically which planet they should go to. Because at first I was thinking, oh, okay, Planet 6, don't even do it. But then this is a planet where the situation would be kind of weird, but we're already in a weird situation, so why not? Sure. And he made the right decision. Loved seeing the different, like, I mean, Star Trek is very technological, but in this particular episode, I loved seeing how Dr. McCoy was able to control Spock's body. I enjoyed seeing I'm going to call it like a controller bracelet that the priestess was using, and that was cool. Of course, we see different devices where the people on the Enterprise get controlled from time to time. And the belts, like it reminded me of that one particular episode. And the belts being a pain torture device. And then, of course, like, the men on the surface, they were kind of like, what's a woman? What are you talking about? Like, what? And then realizing that the men are on the surface, the women are down below. And Spock was given the history lesson at the end. So I did enjoy the fact that Dr. McCoy was able to get the knowledge. And despite him losing it so quickly, he and Mr. Spock were able to actually work together. I've noticed the more that we go on with Star Trek, those two, their relationship, you see it kind of develop a little bit more as time goes on. Don't get me wrong. They're still, they still like take little shots at each other, but it's just really nice to see. At first, the priestess was actually getting on my nerves there for a little bit of a moment, because I just kept thinking to myself, ladies, come on, let's get it together. Let's Let's try and operate like human beings, even though they're aliens, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. She was working my nerves just a little bit. So the fact that Dr. McCoy had to take one for the team because she was not being cooperative, I really appreciated that out of him. So we're going to move on into the next one, and I hope you guys enjoy my reaction.
Enterprise medical log stardate 5027.3.
Oh, McCoy is starting out? All right.
He shows indications of increasing tension and emotional stress.
Return to your duty and I'll let you know when your work is satisfactory.
What in the heavens?
Or is it becoming too much for this crew to present me with current information?
Then Mr. Spock complied.
What in the world? Well, someone woke up on the wrong side of the planet.
Change course, come about to 185 Mark 3.
Sir, that'll lead us directly into the Romulan neutral zone.
Yes.
Not the Romulans again.
Execute.
Aye, sir.
No. I mean, technically, yes, because you have to listen to his instructions, but no, because this is just ridiculous and stupid.
Now entering Romulan space.
Very well, Mr. Sulu.
Scotty's looking like, what the heck is going on?
There's been no order I know of, Mr. Scott.
Surely the captain couldn't be doing this in his own authority.
Yes, he is. Well, that didn't take long.
That's a Klingon ship.
Oh, great. Great. It is a Klingon ship.
Intelligence reports Romulans now using Klingon design.
For the purpose of what? What in the heck is Captain Kirk up to? So, who are we dealing with? Klingons? Romulans? Both?
Mr. Spock, your sensors read clear. What happened?
I have a theory, Captain.
Captain James T. Kirk, last known to be in command.
That's correct.
You will surrender immediately, or we will destroy you.
They want something, or they would have destroyed us by now.
That's a good point.
It's my ship they want, and very badly.
It would be a great prize.
So why are we here?
Who's that beside you?
My first officer, Commander Spock.
Vulcan, we give you 1 of your hours. If you do not surrender your ship at the end of that time, your destruction is certain. A subspace message will take 3 weeks to reach Starfleet.
That's true.
I believe the Romulans have developed a cloaking device.
If so, the Romulans could attack into Federation territory before we knew they were there.
That's a good point, yeah.
We can destroy the Enterprise ourselves and keep her from the Romulans, or we can surrender.
I don't believe in surrender.
If we had not crossed the neutral zone, on your order, you would not now need our opinions.
Thank you, Mr. Spock.
Jim, you ordered us.
He did.
Dismissed, Doctor.
Jim.
I said dismissed.
Well, you need to start explaining yourself.
The commander wishes to see you and your first officer aboard this vessel. 2 of my officers will beam aboard your vessel as exchanged hostages while you are here. If the Romulans attempt it, you're to fight, and if necessary, destroy her yourself. Is that clear?
Perfectly clear.
All right, at the exact moment. Excuse you. Put him down.
Captain Kirk.
All right, then.
You are the first officer.
Spock.
We were across the neutral zone before we realized it. Then we were surrounded by your ships before we could get back.
That's not true.
Accidents can happen. Cut off, backup systems can malfunction. We were due for an overhaul 2 months ago.
What is he up to?
We were not spying, Commander.
I hardly believe you are the injured party. Spock, come in. The captain has made his statement.
Oh, gosh. Spock's gonna tell the truth, isn't he?
What earns Spock your special interest?
He is a Vulcan. Our forebears had the same roots and origins.
I figured, yes. I mean, I do remember that from, was it Balance of Terror where they first mentioned it? I think.
There's a well-known saying that Vulcans are incapable of lying.
Yep, she's gonna ask him.
What was your mission?
I reserve the privilege of speaking only when it will not violate my honor as a Vulcan.
Ooh, that told her a lot.
It is not a lie to keep the truth to oneself.
Then there is a truth here.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen.
The strain of command has worn heavily upon him. He has not been himself for several weeks.
Oh, wow.
I believe he has lost the capacity for rational decision.
Shut up, Spock!
Our rapid capture demonstrates his foolhardiness.
You filthy liar!
He is telling the truth. Even McCoy was concerned.
Captain Kirk ordered the Enterprise across the neutral zone on his own initiative.
Yeah.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
Oh my gosh.
He is not sane.
Yeah, something's off. Yeah, look at him. He's got a wild look in his eyes.
I am ordering Engineer Scott to follow the Romulan flagship to our home base.
Wow.
Captain Kirk will be held in confinement.
The Enterprise takes no orders except those of Captain Kirk.
Go ahead, Scotty.
Did you hear that, you coward? You've betrayed everything of value you ever knew.
Unless they have some type of a plan, and they're just acting.
To whom is your allegiance, then? Do you call yourself Terran or Vulcan?
Vulcan.
Oh, trust me, he is Vulcan through and through, in his mind.
And you serve Captain Kirk. Do you like him? Do you like your shipmates?
The question is irrelevant.
I agree.
I do not desire a ship of my own.
Or is it that no one has offered you, a Vulcan, that opportunity?
She's about to offer you the opportunity.
I will see to that, if you will stop looking on the Federation as the whole universe.
That thought has occasionally crossed my mind.
Ah, interesting.
You must have your own ship.
It is you who desperately need a ship. You want the Enterprise.
Yeah, that's been made clear.
It would be the achievement of a lifetime. And it would open equal opportunities for you.
He's not gonna do it. And if he does, he's just playing. Now you know daggone blasted well that was not gonna work. Maybe he is out of his mind.
There's been an injury.
I don't make house calls.
Doctor, it's Captain Kirk.
Well, looks like he's gonna make a house call.
He'll recover, but he'll need further attention. Inform your superior.
I neglected to mention, I'll expect you for dinner. We have much to discuss.
What in the Beauty and the Beast is happening? I ordered you to come down to dinner.
Allow me to rephrase. Will you join me for dinner?
Oh my gosh, that's what happened in Beauty and the Beast. He had to change it.
Mr. Spock, that corridor is forbidden to all but loyal Romulans.
Oh, it's the west wing of the ship.
I shall obey your restrictions.
I wouldn't.
Are you the doctor?
Oh, wow. Kirk really got zapped.
He's mentally depressed, physically weak, disoriented.
He might start drooling in a moment.
Could this mental incapacity have afflicted him earlier?
Yes, it's possible.
The doctor has now confirmed your testimony.
Yeah, he has.
There's no price you could pay that would make him sell out.
Mr. Spock's duty is to lead the Enterprise and its crew to a safe haven.
Yeah, Spock's up to something.
You traitor. I'll kill you.
Here we go.
What did you do?
What he needed to do.
I instinctively used the Vulcan death grip.
There's a death grip?
Your instincts are still good, Mr. Spock. The captain is dead.
Well, that just left me speechless. Oh boy.
Doctor! Spock gave him a nerve pinch to simulate death. Jim and Spock were operating under Federation orders.
So they were acting this whole time. That death grip is something else, ain't it?
There's no such thing as a Vulcan death grip.
Oh, but the Romulans don't know that.
Aha.
As far as the rest of the crew is concerned, I'm still dead.
Why?
Nurse Chapel, play along.
Bones, I want you to prepare for surgery.
What for?
Mr. Scott, will you report to sickbay?
We're surrounded by enemy vessels ready to attack us.
It'll take 2 minutes. Just go.
All right, Doctor. What's so urgent that...
Surprise!
Captain Kirk.
Yes.
Well, you look like the devil himself, but as long as you're alive. I'll need a Romulan uniform. Aye. It'll be a pleasure.
I adore Scotty. Oh, I think her favorite color is pink.
I've had special Vulcan dishes prepared for you.
There's no doubt that the cuisine aboard your vessel is far superior to that of the Enterprise.
Oh, Mr. Spock, you better work it.
It is indeed a very powerful recruiting inducement.
We have other inducements.
What is that? Trying to get him nice and relaxed?
Try to beam me aboard the flagship.
But Mr. Spock hasn't said the proper coordinates yet.
Okay, it's a risk we are about to take.
I have just effected an escape from the Federation vessel. I have important information for Sub-Commander Tall. Where is he? I shall remember to mention your alertness to him. Return to your duty.
All right. Well, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. Now, how many beverages you got, lady?
You have nothing in Starfleet to which to return. We offer you an alternative.
Oh no, she's trying to offer you all types of alternatives.
In place.
With me.
Mm-hmm.
Romulan women are not like Vulcan females.
Ah, here we go.
Pure logic and the sterility of non-emotion.
She is looking him up and down and making it very, very obvious.
Our people are warriors, often savage, but we're also many other pleasant things.
This isn't gonna work on him. I mean, he has to play it up, but no.
As a human, you would find ways to appreciate it.
Please believe me, I do appreciate it.
If a kiss happens between these two, I'll be too through.
You will lead a small party of Romulans aboard the Enterprise, and there you will take your rightful place as its commander.
Girl, please.
Yes, of course. An hour from now will do.
You do know I have a first name.
Ah, not the first name basis.
Would you like to hear it?
Sure, why not? We're already here.
How rare and how beautiful.
If you will give me a moment, the soldier will transform herself.
Oh dear.
Into a woman.
This is about to get interesting. Not her headed into her dressing room.
Captain, are you prepared to beam over?
He's already here.
The cloaking device is in an area near the commander's quarters.
Talk fast.
Sub-Commander Tal, I'm receiving an alien transmission from within our vessel, sir.
I'll get the cloaking device. Will you be able to get back to the Enterprise without attracting their attention?
No, y'all already got their attention. They know someone's here.
At present, I am rather heavily.
Is my attire now more appropriate?
This is so cringy.
It should actually stimulate our conversation.
Heavy on the stimulate. Is that significant? The ring? Must be. They zoomed in on it well enough. Oh, does that control? What was I trying to say? The cloaking device.
It's hard to believe that I could be so moved by the touch of an alien hand.
Well, enjoy it while you can, sis.
I, too, am moved emotionally.
Accept what is happening between us.
Girl, the delusion is strong. Denial is a river in Egypt.
Permission to enter.
Not now,
It is urgent, Commander.
Oh, I thought she was about to do... I didn't know what she was about to do. Her mouth was open. I was like, Star Trek, I know you are not about to go there.
We have intercepted an alien transmission.
Located source.
We have, Commander. This room.
Surprise!
The cloaking device. Bring him.
Oh.
Where did he come from?
There's an enemy spy aboard. He'll be after the cloaking device.
I say, knock him out. Come on. Hurry up, hurry up.
Energize.
Good.
Well, it'll have to be hooked into our deflector shield control.
Can you do it?
Well, get to it.
Full alert. Search all decks.
I do not believe you will find it.
Must be mad.
Just a little bit.
I am quite sane.
Well, Mr. Spock is sane, but yeah.
What are you that you could do this?
Okay, lady, I'm going to make this very, very clear in plain English. He doesn't want you.
First officer of the Enterprise.
And that is not going to affect him. He does not care.
What is your present form of execution?
Mr. Spock is still aboard the Romulan flagship. I want his body readings pinpointed and isolated.
Yeah, y'all, get to it. Get to it. Stop staring. Come on. Back to work.
I shall not require much time. 20 minutes, I should say.
It should take less time than that to find your ally who stole the cloaking device.
Lady, it's not on your ship.
My duty is to protect the security of the Federation. Your new cloaking device is a threat to that security.
Your 20 minutes is almost up.
That was a fast 20 minutes.
Got him, sir.
Feed the coordinates to the transporter room on the double.
I've got the device installed, but bless me if I know whether it's going to work.
It'll work. We believe in you.
There is also the combined Romulan-Vulcan history of
Oh boy.
Transporter room reports Mr. Spock aboard, sir, and the Romulan commander.
She literally hitched a ride. Bye, y'all.
Scotty, there's a switch on that device.
I did, sir. It's not working.
They probably won't fire if they know that she's on there.
Destroy this vessel. I gave you a direct command. Tell!
Weapons officer, stand by to fire main batteries as soon as we reach optimum range.
Wow, he didn't even hesitate.
It's ready now, Captain, but I don't know whether our circuits can handle this alien contraption.
Roll the switch.
It'll likely overload.
Scotty. Nice.
Gone. They have the cloaking device.
Yep, sure do. Like firing at nothing.
The commander has informed me that even the Romulan sensors cannot track a vessel so equipped.
Good. Your little mediocre vessel.
We'll let you off at the nearest Federation outpost.
If I may be taken to your brig, I will take my place as your prisoner.
Mr. Spock will have the honor of escorting you to your quarters.
We're a little bit more civilized over here.
All the Federation wanted was the cloaking device.
And what did you want?
To complete my mission.
Military secrets are the most fleeting of all. I hope that you and I exchanged something more permanent.
It was your choice.
It was the only choice possible.
Yeah.
It will be our secret.
Entering neutral zone, Captain.
Well, you're due in surgery. I'm going to bob your ears.
Please go. Somehow, they do not look aesthetically agreeable on humans.
Ha, funny.
When do you want to go through life looking like your first officer?
I'm on my way.
Without hesitation. Well, at least we ended on a high note. Okay, so for a moment there, I thought that she was just being delusional, but is there a little something going on? Because, you know, yeah, he is Vulcan, but he's also half human, so... And I know he was kind of playing a role, but could there be a little something brewing there at the surface? I mean, he could have just flat out said, you know what, there might be. Because knowing Mr. Spock, he's very quick to shut people down. He wasn't really shutting her down after she was brought on the Enterprise. Well, she wasn't technically, there wasn't an invitation. She kind of like latched on. But, interesting. Quite interesting. This episode, overall, I thought this was done quite well. I enjoyed, obviously, the first episode. I enjoyed this one. Very quickly, I know I mentioned it twice, but Scotty with the hair, he looks quite good. I was like, okay, Scotty, can we get more Scotty on the screen? I'm enjoying this quite a lot. But moving on. The beginning was, oh my gosh, the chaos. I'm just thinking to myself, what the heck is he doing? So at one point, you know, yes, I was like hyping up the whole Mr. Spock's gonna tell the truth type of a thing. But then I really thought about it too. And I was just kind of like, they've got to be faking it. There's something that they need. There's something that they want. There's something they're trying to accomplish. What is it? The cloaking device. I mean, come on. Why not? We can't have y'all out here with that. Romulans, y'all are going to be a problem out here in this space, in this galaxy. So we got to steal it. Okay, I understand it. I'm here for it. Yeah, overall, I thought this was done great. It was actually cool seeing the Romulans again. I get it. You know, when we get to see, we see the Enterprise folks so much. We do, and we love them. They're the stars of the show. But it's also nice seeing the Romulans, seeing the Klingons, seeing more Vulcans, and of course, you know, the episode with Spock's parents. I can't remember for the life of me off the top of my head all the other different... I remember the Orions, the Orion folk, because they were the ones that started the mess in that particular episode. But as time goes on, I'm going to pick up on more stuff. And seeing Captain Kirk in the Romulan getup, that was fun. I love that. That was really great. Just the way the plan was going, it felt like it was going to go off the rails a few times, but no, they worked like a well-oiled machine. And the Vulcan death grip, I was just like, stop it. I'm just thinking to myself, if that really were a thing where they could take people out, I mean, come on, the Vulcans would pretty much be unstoppable. So I understand the Vulcan death grip stuff because y'all saw my shock when that happened. I was just like, I'm sorry, what are we doing? What is happening? And then Dr. McCoy was able to explain to Nurse Chapel and of course to the audience that no, he just knocked him out. Like, that's pretty much it. It imitates death, but it's not legitimate. We can just bring people back from it. So that was really nice to see. Season 3 is starting out real nice. I'm not mad at it. Come on, Star Trek. I'm loving it. The beautiful YouTube family, how y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing fantastic. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm actually doing quite marvelous today. I'm doing fantastic. Can't complain about anything. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that notification bell so you know whenever I upload. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys are all having a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.